Today, Monday, the 28th of July, 2025. Today's EON is brought to you by reporters. Obviously, I'm going to say this reporters always have their agenda, and that's whatever. It's okay to get a buck in whatever way you want. I mean, unless you kill people. But whatever, you have your bias, and welcome to the world. No problem. I understand it. I understand that you need to keep a job, you need to feed your family, and sometimes you want bigger mansions than others, and that's fine. Um, However, I feel like there's more than just an agenda going on at these press conferences. And in the formal, for an everyday person that you don't know, you say sir, you say ma'am, okay, down the street. But these people are going to these world leaders that they don't like, and understandably, you have your own opinion, and you're calling themselves you're calling them sir, you're calling them when you know who they are. um when the people who were before them that you liked, you said Mr. President, Mr. Leader, Your Highness, whatever the country was, Mr. Prime Minister. But you go to these countries that you don't like their leader, you really don't like the people, because the people actually like them more than they don't. And I get it, there are people who hate them, but AKA the Prime Minister of Israel, and you say, "Sir, what are you going to do, sir?" in front of everybody. You know who you're talking about. And then when you do a documentary, all these people say, Mr. Trump, the President of the United States. It's like the President or Trump. I get it. You talk to people, you say, Trump did this, Biden did this. We talk to our friends. I understand it. But when you say stuff, you know your agenda. Your agenda is to tell the people that they're not the president because the people didn't decide, which they did. And I get it. He has faults. Of course, he has faults. And of course, everybody has faults. And I get it. He's a little bit brash. There's some things I just don't understand, like what he's getting involved in, like the sports team. Like, who cares what a sports team decides what their name is? I understand that there are agendas and whatever. I hear what they're doing. But whatever, it's a stupid sports team. Why are you getting involved? Who cares? The team's playing sports. Who gives a darn? Like, I get it. I don't want to be sensitive to the people who care, like the Washington Redskins fans or Commanders fans or the people, the Native Americans, for the majority of them actually want that name. But hey, most people are going to watch the NFL and to watch their team if they're going to succeed or not, and that's what it is. And I understand the NFL is they're a bunch of babies too, who in the documentaries say that guy played for Washington back in the 1980s. Oh, um, the great Joe Theismann, the quarterback of Washington. It's like, no, he was the quarterback of the Redskins. Now shut up. I understand that. That part I get, but whatever. They're gonna continue their name. The Cleveland Guardians, like, oh, back in the day, the World Series team, the team that made the World Series with Manny Ramirez, Jim Thome, and Albert Bell, they played for the Cleveland baseball team. No, they played for the Cleveland Indians. Shut up. Stop being an idiot. I understand that part. And those agendas, like, shut up. That was the team name. Now shut the hell up. No, because I'm just saying a story, going a little off topic to come back to in circle. When I went to the Canada, because I have like people I know there, and I'm talking at the table and talking about the history of like the segregation and I was talking about the different leagues. One was called the Negro Leagues, and they said you can't say that word. I'm like, shut up. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Sorry for my French, but like, gosh, you got to be kidding me. That was the name of the league. There's a museum called the Negro League Museum. It's not a bad word. It's a stupid thing. Just stop saying that. That was the name of the team. Troy Aikman keeps talking about how he played against the Redskins all those years. Had a great team. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting names. The fastest guy like in the history of the NFL who was fast forever till he retired. Joe Gibbs, the coach. Great team. 3-time Super Bowl champions with 3 different starting quarterbacks. Ripon, Doug Williams, and Joe Theismann. Great team. The dynasty with no set quarterback. Very impressive. But that was the team called. They were called the Redskins. Now shut up. But that's the problem. Okay, but the president getting involved, I don't understand. Like, move on with your life. Say they got to change the name back. They don't have to change anything back. But when you say like, when you're a reporter and say, sir, it's like, shut up. Where's your respect? Because you won't say, and you say, well, he's the next Hitler. So if he is the next, God forbid, H word, if he's the next H word, sorry for saying that name, I bet you said back in the day, Mr. President, these reporters have to say that or else they'll get killed. You go to Russia and you say Putin, you say Mr. President. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Because these Russians, you don't play, they don't play games because you'll be scared not to. So have respect and say, Mr. President, when you talk to them, and don't emphasize Mr. Trump when he ran for when he's running for president for the second time when you knew he was the president already. You can say Trump, it's probably more respectful. You say Mr. Trump ran again. Mr. Trump, he was already the president. You don't say, when you talk about Clinton, you don't say President Clinton. Yeah, you talk about him now. Where's your respect, guys? And where's your respect when the guys in Israel, I can say, oh, he's doing this and he's doing that. When you go all the way to 1,000 miles away and you dare to say, sir, because you don't like the guy. You don't have to like the guy because you know you get away with it because these people are actually good. So if they're that pieces of dirt, which in some cases they have egos. Well, why dare you say that? Go ahead and all these reporters say, sir, Mr. And when they're doing documentaries, say, Mr. This. Mr. This back in 2015 because he didn't reach the title yet. But when you say like in 2020, Mr. Trump didn't accept the results, which he didn't. Yeah, his name is President. The president didn't accept the results. He was the president. Because you won't dare to say it. You only say it. You won't say Prime Minister of Canada. You won't say, well, Mr. Carney or Mr. Trudeau. You won't ever dare to say that. Ooh, these sensitive words. A little bit, but it's like you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You just don't like certain things. You go all out of your way to kill it. It's like, first of all, no one even says Mr. H. People just say his name, his last name. So here's my thing. When you speak to him and you have a press conference, first of all, you're lucky the person called on you. You're lucky. You're not entitled to it. Say, Mr. Leader, whatever, President, Prime Minister, learn to do that. That's it. Okay? There are leaders I don't like in the world, and I'm going to say that, Mr. Prime Minister, if I was in that situation. But you guys don't want to do that. Okay, because you guys have an agenda that's more than just one way or the other, and you have your opinion towards one side. That's okay. It's okay. We understand that. That's part of freedom of the press. That's far of your agenda. You want to hate the country. You hate the country that you want that country to destroy themselves. I understand that. Yeah, all you do. Like the New York Times. Yeah, you want to destroy your own country. CNN, you want to destroy your own country. So does the BBC. I hear you. And even some leaders in the world, like the French guy. But when I see him on the street, I'm going to say, President Macron, because you have to say that. It's respectful. It's just what it is. But these guys intentionally want to destroy their countries, and that's it. Simple as that. But you guys have an agenda, and you say, oh, Mr. This. Because I didn't even hear, like, even Fox News would say, like, the guy that got into a fight with Biden every single press conference, and also what the press secretary says, he never said, Mr. Biden, just do one favor and say, Mr. President, what are we going to do? Now, there are a lot of them that do that. Even if you don't like the guy, because Mr. H back in the day in Germany, everybody said Mr. President to his face because they don't want to get killed. So what are you going to do now? He's not my president? Okay, you don't have to be your president, but he's the president of the United States. He's the president of Britain, the president of France, the prime minister of Israel, the leader, supreme leader of frickin' Hamas. Yeah, people called him supreme leader. People call these guys supreme leaders. That's just how it is. Your Highness. Get over it. And that's my thing with these reporters. Just say Mr. Leader, whatever the title is. That's all you need to do. And also these judges when they're judging them, they freaking like say, Mr., especially like Mr. Trump, you can't do this when a judge does it on purpose. That's when you know it's freaking bias. Because right now Obama's going to go through these legal troubles. which whatever, it's wrong a little bit. I don't think judges are going to be like, Mr. Obama. No, no, I doubt it. I highly doubt it, but I could be wrong. Okay, subscribe to my channel. Um, help me out. You can help me out on Buy Me a Coffee or PayPal, and all in the link below. Thank you.